Hello there, inside this video I will show you how to transfer your Joomla website from your local server to your online server. Now this is going to be really easy, but you will need to keep in mind that every time that you transfer a Joomla website, it does not really matter if it is from a local server to an online server or vice versa. The process will be the same if you are transferring your website from one hosting to another. Two important things are going to be behind this process. First, you are going to be transferring your Joomla root files, and then you are going to be transferring your Joomla database. Right now I am going to be using the SAM software. If you're using WAM, believe me, the process will be the same. So first of all, you will need to zip your Joomla root files. Let's go to step 1. In this case, I will need to go to my computer and then inside SAM. If you are using WAM, you will need to go inside WAM and then inside the www folder. When you go in there, you are going to be finding the Joomla folder, or the folder which will have all your Joomla files. In this case with SAM, you will need to go to htdocs and find the folder which will have your Joomla files. This will be my folder. Click in there and make a full selection. Right click, 7-zip, and add to joomla.zip. Again, you will need to compress all the files inside a zip folder. If you don't have 7-zip, you will need to go to 7-zip.org and download the software that I am using right now. Let's click in there. There you are. The next step will be getting the database. So let's go in here and we are going to go to localhost. Inside WAM, the process will be the same. You will need to access your phpMyAdmin. So let's go in there and find the database related to your Joomla website. In this case will be the Joomla database, and inside here we are going to click on export. Right now we are going to use the quick method and click go. Let's click save and save the database in a place where you can find it very easily. The next step will be going to your hosting company. If you want to use the company that I am using inside this training, you can click down below inside the link by hosting company. Besides, that's the company that I am using behind my CMS Teachings blog. So let's go in there and log in the control panel. Inside your cPanel, you are going to go to the file manager right here and open that link on a new tab. Then you are going to go in there and click on upload. Now you are going to be uploading the files where you are going to be creating your Joomla website. In this case, I am going to be creating my Joomla site inside the domain name Joomla Blogstar, and that domain name will be pointed to my public HTML folder, and that will be the reason why I am uploading the Joomla files inside this place. So let's click on upload and click on browse and then find the Joomla root files that you are going to be uploading. Let's go to SAM, htdocs, and Joomla, and then the zip folder. Let's click open, and now we will need to wait just a few minutes. While this process is working, we will need to go back and inside my SQL databases. In here, we are going to be creating a new database. So let's open that link on a new tab, and inside here we are going to create a new database. Let's call this database personal and click inside create database. There you are, and let's click go back. Scroll down and we are going to create a new user for that database. Let's use, in this case, car45, and we are going to use the password generator. Let's copy all these, Ctrl C, and click in here and use password. We are going to paste the password in here so we can just access it very easily. Now create user and click go back. Finally, we are going to assign that new user to the database that we just create. Let's scroll down, and in here we are going to select the new user and the new database that we create. Let's click on add, select all privilege, and click make changes. Scroll down and verify everything. There you are. We can now close this window. Next, we are going to go back to the Joomla root files. As you can see, it has been completed. Let's close this window and go back to the file manager. Click inside the public HTML so we can refresh the folder, and we are going to click on the Joomla zip. Then you are going to click on this icon, extract. Click extract files. There you have it. Just scroll down and verify that you don't have any error inside here. Let's click close. The next step will be importing the database inside this hosting company. So let's go back to the control panel, and we are going to log in to the phpMyAdmin. Let's click login, or go in this case. Click on the database that you just create. Then click on import, click on browse, and make a selection from the database that you just export from your local server. Let's click on that database and click open. Let's scroll down and click go. There you are, everything has been successfully finished. Let's close this window and go back to the file manager. Inside here we are going to edit the configuration.php file, and this step will be the final step. Right click, edit, and edit one more time. First of all, we are going to change the password. Let me copy this password, Ctrl C, and then paste it in here. Then we are going to go back to the control panel, and let me open again my SQL databases. Scroll down and copy the name of the database. Ctrl C and go back. You are going to be pasting the database name in here, and then go back and copy the username. Ctrl C, going back, and the same process. This time we are going to paste everything inside the user. Everything else will remain the same, but you will need to go down and just change the log path and the TMP path. So let me show you what you will need to do in this case. Let's go back to the file manager. Again, you are going to be using this process only with this company. If you are using a different company, you will need to contact your technical support. First of all, we are going to copy all these names, Ctrl C, and going back, and Ctrl V in here, Ctrl V down here, and eliminate these parentheses. Let's add a diagonal right there, and go back to the file manager and copy the public HTML. Go back and paste it in here. Finally, we are going to write down diagonal and logs, and down here diagonal and TMP. There you have it. Let's click Save Changes and go back to the main domain name. Click refresh, and if you did everything right, you are going to be able to see your new Joomla website working properly. My friends, that's all you will need to do. Believe me, with practice and experience, everything will be done right on the first try. For me and for this video, that will be it, and I will see you soon.